Good evening and welcome to another episode of Maths in an Empty Classroom with me, Mr. Southern. This is part one of the video on adding and subtracting algebraic fractions. And I'm just going to start off with a very simple example. You should be familiar with this from GCSE. Please don't feel like I'm patronising you. It's just worth revisiting to check that you're happy with these before we go on to more complicated examples where there's a bit more going on. So we have 1 over x plus 3 over x plus 2. And just like it's always been the case with adding fractions, we need a common denominator before we can proceed. So that common denominator is going to be the product of x and x plus 2. So this is going to be x times x plus 2, and this is also going to be x times x plus 2. Now, to do that, I've multiplied the denominator by x plus 2 on this fraction, which means I must also multiply the numerator by x plus 2. In this fraction here, I've multiplied the denominator by x, which means I also must multiply the numerator by x as well. So that will give me x plus 2 over x times by x plus 2. Notice that I'm not expanding out the denominator. And on the right hand, or on the second term, 3x over x times x plus 2. Once I have a common denominator, I can simplify by adding the numerators. X plus 3x is 4x plus 2, and that is over x times by x plus 2. And what you could do at this stage is you could factorise the numerator. You could say it's 2 lots of 2x plus 1 over x times by x plus 2. That would be absolutely fine to do that. And that is those two fractions added together. So, job done. See you in part 2.